The next question after choosing the department is the institute. Even more difficult choice because department तो 14 है, you can choose one, but institutes are more than 100. Now how to choose among them? This is even more difficult question. And departments, 14 department syllabus is the same. So wherever you go, कहीं ना कहीं आपको वही पढ़ना है या स्किल डेवलप करनी है. But institutes are, you can say, having diverse kind of, you can say, skills. कहीं बहुत अच्छा है, कहीं बहुत अच्छा नहीं है, कहीं मीडियम है, कहीं एवरेज है, कहीं बिलो एवरेज है. So lots of differences between institutes. But still, taking some points into consideration, let us generalize some of them. जैसे first one, the stipend. So if you want to pursue PG, अगर stipend है, so then you'll be benefited more than the non-stipend student because he is going to lead an independent life. Some people may have even financial difficulties. They will be able to, you can say, manage to a certain extent. So the fees, college fees, the daily needs of the student, and savings may be shared to the family later, or maybe they're saving for the marriage and other purpose. Indians need to have financial knowledge. So if the person is getting stipend based on the institute, that person can give anywhere points between 0 to 10. If it is a good stipend, you can give 10, means best one. More than, you can say, in today's time, more than around 50, average 50,000. If it is around 25 to 30, 40,000, you can give points according to that. Points उस तरह से आप दे सकते हैं between 0 to 10. Second point to consider, infrastructure. You want to pursue a department like Sharir Rachana, but there is no dead body for dissection. So how will you learn? You want to learn the Kriya Sharira, but there is no lab for learning the, you can say, practical aspects. You want to learn a department or like a subject like Dravyaguna, but there is no herbal garden. You want to learn Rashi Shastra, but there is no practical. So infrastructure के बिना आपका पढ़ाई बेकार है. So institute which you want to choose, which you are choosing, should have infrastructure related to at least your department. अगर पूरा 14 डिपार्टमेंट का नहीं है, कम से कम आपके डिपार्टमेंट का जो चॉइस है, कम से कम उसका मिनिमम इक्विपमेंट्स होना चाहिए. So that is one of the major points. So 0 to 10. Now for getting these points, you need to do some homework. You need to get in touch with someone who has studied there or recently studying there, or else physical visit से ही पता चलेगा. So some kind of homework is necessary, क्योंकि ये question है your future के, and your decision now will matter the most in your life. जो आपको पहले बोला जाता था कि 10th का एग्ज़ाम इंपॉर्टेंट है, बाद में पता चल गया कि वो कुछ है नहीं. बट दिस इज़ द रियल, you can say, point. The institute, you can be extremely benefited, or you can be at the same level, or you may even degrade yourself by choosing a wrong college. So this is very important. Faculty. Now faculty is difficult question here, or factor to consider, because each faculty has a different skill set. But in general, if I say, at least they should be knowledgeable तो होना ही चाहिए, but at the same time they should have some humanity. In today's time, you are able to see many institutes giving mental, you can say, kind of stress to the students, and many of these students are having overnight duties or over day duties, and that's why they are having mental stress. And ultimately जिस काम के लिए वो आए थे, कहीं ना कहीं due to the mental stress, now they are into the face of a patient. They themselves have become patient. तो उस तरह का situation नहीं होना चाहिए. I know many of my friends, or even the later juniors, or even the other people who have left the PG because of the departmental pressure. So that should not be there. तो इसके लिए भी दोबारा again you should be in contact with someone who has studied there or recently studying. So the best possible way is a physical visit, that is campus visit nearby your future stay city. अगर आपका college जो है, if you are choosing the college nearby your future planned city, for example, at least 50% of your mindset or 50% of people know that where they are going to stay in future, at least the place. So if it is nearby your institute, PG institute, probably it will give you an edge. How? Because at least once in a month or once in 15 days, or when you go for a vacation for a long time, you can slowly start your pre-preparations for your major clinic in the future. I am considering the clinic as the major part here. अगर आपके मन में clinic है ही नहीं, फिर तो आपको शायद PG करने का मतलब ही नहीं है. अगर आपको clinic करना ही नहीं है, फिर आप BMS भी क्यों कर रहे हैं? So मेरा जो points है उनके लिए जो clinic करना चाहते हैं. And I am very much against those people who do not want to open clinic or do anything with BMS degree. So मेरे हिसाब से वो करना ही नहीं चाहता उन लोगों को BMS. So nearby your city, if you are getting the institute, this will give you edge. By the end of 3 years, probably most of the people around your area would know that you are a good physician, and you can say within 3 years you can develop a rapport and good word of mouth, and as soon as you finish your PG you can have a full-fledged clinic with immediate patient. Otherwise what happens, आपने बहुत दूर लिया, usually people take national institutes and other places with good rank, लेकिन बाद में जब वो वापस जाएंगे अपना area, so people who have studied in the same place, maybe their own state people, they will be more, you can say they will be way ahead in clinical practice, because ये 3 साल का जो gap था, and that gap will be very difficult to catch up. So this advantage is always there for those students who take state government colleges. Always an advantage. Central institutes का कुछ अलग advantage है, but state people will have more advantage, especially if they are thinking of clinical, you can say, future. Also the medicines used, patients के जो ज़्यादातर diseases जो होता है, वो सारे चीज़ जो है दूर वाले कहीं ना कहीं मिस कर देते. So this is the one of the important one. Mostly people may not think on these lines, लेकिन ये reality है. If it is a reality, you have to accept. Only thing is accept and move on. Maybe you have taken some national institute and you are away from your home, but you have a disadvantage. Accept and move on. That is the only answer. And those who take state government, and if they are benefited within those 3 years, then yes, they will be having, you can say, initial income only, they will be having much more than the higher stipendary, their peers. Now, the last point, campus visit and feedback from the recent alumni. This is the must. अगर आप campus visit नहीं कर पाएंगे, कम से कम ये कुछ feedback तो लेना चाहिए. Not from the teachers who are teaching you. If they have studied in that college, maybe 20 years before, that is not the same college as of now. बहुत बार ये होता है कि मेरा टीचर ने वहाँ पढ़ा तो मैं भी वहाँ पढ़ूंगा. No, it's not so. The college changes, the infrastructure changes, the teachers changes, the teachers mindset changes, the students change, the city itself changes. So today, when I am going to join this institute, what is the actual reality? So you can just take the opinion. May not be one person, because one person may give extremely high rating, some person may give extremely low rating. Take some random, at least 5 opinions. At least 5 opinions. At least you can visit the campus and get direct feedback even from undergraduate students. That is also possible. So ultimately, those who are having this habit of analyzing an institute, at least before joining, so they will have a better, you can say, edge over the others, because they know in one go that expectation and reality are same or not, I mean matching or not. So here the important thing is, don't consider only one person's opinion, take multiple people and take the recent ones, not the old ones. This is most important. So now again you have taken 5 questions. I think you have given some points for each. Add them. Again, if you are getting anywhere between 0 to 25, less than 50%, may not be the ideal one. Your expectation may not reach the reality. So again, this is individual basis only. That college may not be good for you. It may be good for someone else. 26 to 30 अगर आ रहे हैं तो again लास्ट चॉइस, मतलब अगर आपने 3 कॉलेज सोचा है तो पहला नहीं मिला, सेकंड नहीं मिला, ठीक है, थर्ड वाला चल जाएगा. बट कॉम्प्रोमाइज, देयर विल बी सम कॉम्प्रोमाइज. यू हैव टू accept it and move on. Otherwise, it will be problematic. You have to accept some and compromise also, and then move on. Complete the 3 years. Similarly, 31 to 35 अगर आपके पास है, between 60 to 70%, in my opinion, is okay for a second choice. And if it is more than 70%, like 36 above, कोई भी कॉलेज आपको 50 नहीं देगा. There will be some, you can say, kind of problem in every college, but that is not bad. Every college will have some or the other problem, but that is not considered as very much bad. So 70% above जो भी कॉलेज आएंगे, ठीक है, they are okay to be taken. That would be the ideal choice for you, and maybe you will get exactly how you expected, or sometimes 1 or 2 things you may have to change. So again, this will be on independent individual basis. आपके लिए ये इंस्टीट्यूट जो है शायद बेस्ट हो सकता है. दिस इज इन रिलेशन टू द ultimate factors which we need to consider while choosing the institute. Still, people take some random departments, random institutes based on certain reasons. What are those? My teacher told me to take, that is why I have taken. not the ideal, or maybe opposite also. You may not like the institute or department. These are all not ideal or wrong choices. If not teacher, my senior has told me take this department, that's why they have taken. Or my known person, not senior or teacher, someone known person has told me take this college. Wrong. My friend has also taken the same, so I also want to take the same because we both want to be together. So again, it's a question of career, not the friendship. My parents advice to take. Parents are not that much aware of the field, especially the Ayurveda, especially this post graduate field. Of course, BMS फिर भी ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत idea रहता है, but MD is a whole different game. If the parents are not from Ayurveda background, then may not be their best advice. This is clinical, so I have taken this department. No, all are clinical, provided you have interest in learning the subject and also see the patients, irrespective of your department. डिपार्टमेंट आपका कोई भी हो, पेशेंट्स देखने में कोई मना नहीं करेगा. सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर इंटरेस्ट, ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन बी इन टच विद द पेशेंट्स. इफ यू डोंट हैव ओपीडी, स्टिल इवनिंग आईपीडीज और हैविंग द फ्रेंड विद अदर डिपार्टमेंट्स हु आर रेगुलरली इन टच विद द पेशेंट्स, आप मैनेज कर सकते. इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. सिमिलरली दिस नॉन क्लिनिकल, इसलिए मैंने ले लिया क्योंकि ईजी रहता है. नहीं, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. नॉन क्लिनिकल, क्लिनिकल, ईयर ऑल्सो यूल हैव सेम काइंड ऑफ वर्क, मे बी मोर वर्क इन स्टडिंग एंड प्रैक्टिकल्स, सो इट इज इवन मोर डिफिकल्ट. I can perform procedure and earn. Some people have this mindset. If I take this department, so I can set up this particular procedure and so I can earn more. This mindset won't work. Even a BMS graduate can put up a setup and earn more. So even PG may not earn that much. So it all depends on the confidence after BMS. So I like to gain only knowledge. Some people have this. मुझे बस knowledge चाहिए इसलिए मैंने PG join कर लिया. So that is not how you waste your 3 years. So you should have a goal. For knowledge, you can study even without PG. आप clinic start करके भी कर सकते थे. So what you expect that I'm going to gain knowledge in PG, that is not going to happen. In PG, you are going to be taught more skills rather than study. Means how to become a teacher, how to perform a research activity, how to take part in the public activities, social outreach programs, how to get into the administrational work. So all these things are taught. It's not like आपको बिठा दिया और बस क्लासेस ही क्लासेस चल रहा है. तो पीजी में ऐसा नहीं होता. सो दिस कैन गो द रिवर्स वे. इफ यू डू नॉट लाइक ऑल दोज वर्क्स, प्रॉबली आपका जो बीएमएस नॉलेज है वो भी घट जाएगा. सो इट्स द ट्रेंड. ये डिपार्टमेंट अभी ट्रेंड में है, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. ट्रेंड विल बी क्रिएटेड बाय यू ओनली. सो योर ओन ट्रेंड यू शुड क्रिएट डिपेंडिंग ऑन द नॉलेज. सो इट्स एवरग्रीन ब्रांच. ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. इफ यू हैव द बेस्ट, इफ यू आर द बेस्ट इन योर डिपार्टमेंट, ऑब्वियसली दैट डिपार्ट यू विल बी द एवरग्रीन कैंडिडेट फॉर देम. तो ऐसे आपको क्रिएट करना है. दिस सैचुरेटेड ब्रांच, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. बट यस, सम केसेस, स्पेशली द टीचिंग फील्ड्स, देर आर many scholars from a particular department. Maybe saturation is possible in private institutes. That's why I always tell, if not possible to have a clinical, I mean the academic, you can say post, at least आपका clinical setup होना चाहिए. So if you get an academic opportunity, you can join. Otherwise, you have to practice clinical one. So that is most important one. So some people have this wrong notion. अगर मैंने ये डिपार्टमेंट ले लिया तो मुझे गवर्नमेंट जॉब मिलने में ईजी रहेगा. ऐसे कुछ नहीं है. There is nothing like that. There are few posts where the Kaya Chikitsa and Panchakarma people are preferred, and that is very rare. ऐसे एक दो ही पोस्ट आता है 5-6 साल में, तो एक दो में आपको ही मिलेगा, ऐसे कुछ नहीं. So there is no guarantee that doing PG in this department will give you government job. और in general PG करने से government job मिलेगा, ये भी चलता नहीं. In many states, those who joined PG are not getting government jobs, and those who just finished BMS are getting. There are reasons for that. So MO post के लिए मैं कह रहा हूँ, वो कभी और डिस्कस कर लेंगे. Not only this, there could be some more reasons. Ultimately, whatever reasons you are taking, you should consider those factors. You can consider this. There is no problem in all this, but the factors what I mentioned are the major ones. Then what you can do, just modify the questionnaire according to some more factors what you find, and again take that more than 70%, 65 to 70, or 60 to 70, and then 50 to 60, less than 50. Add your own questions, make the point stable, and analyze. So in that way, probably you will get a better answer. So if you have difference of opinion or else heard from someone like ये ऐसे नहीं होता, ये कुछ अलग तरह से होता है, या तो उनको नॉलेज नहीं होगा, और एल्स वो शायद इतना एक्सपर्ट नहीं है, या दे आर नॉट हैविंग दैट, यू कैन से द mindset to guide another you can say junior. So in that cases what you do, you ask yourself what is best for you, वही आंसर आपका सही रहेगा. Don't depend on anyone else if you have difference of opinion. So with that, I think now you're in a better position than before कि आपके डिपार्टमेंट या इंस्टीट्यूट जो आप सोच रहे थे क्या वो बेस्ट है या कुछ और भी हो सकता है. So other than this, if you are still confused regarding whether PG is necessary for you or not, so I am sharing a link in the description which was uploaded much earlier. Again, that is related to questionnaire. Take the questionnaire, you will get to know whether PG is necessary for you or not. Otherwise, if you are already into that, I want to do PG, this video I think might have helped you. Just share this with many of your, you can say, confused friends and juniors, especially those who are going to appear for the exams in the future. At least they will know some prior information before taking any choices. So with that, if you have any kind of comments, or you can say anything to say, you can just put it in the comment box. Definitely it will be helpful for others also. So we'll meet in the next time. Thank you for watching.